Just bear with me a second. Just trying to get YouTube back up and running. There we go. We're good. My goodness, what a faff. We're live in a minute. Okay. Rip. Get the game back. Right. Don't faff around with stuff when you're live. That's the moral of the story. Okay, the game's still up and running. Also, it kind of pooped its pants because... Oh, no, we can't see the YouTube chats. It kind of pooped its pants because it went to 100% CPU as well, so everything went a bit crazy. Hopefully everything's okay. Everyone can still hear me and see me, etc. And paste the link so I can see YouTube in case anyone chats, which I don't usually. But it's nice to have stream to YouTube as well. Just because then you have VODs permanently and you can rewind the stream like I've been doing a few times to show you things. Just to find it useful. Cursed Library, let's do one of those. The Cursed Library. Aye. See that? That guy was visible and then he kind of disappeared. A bit weird. Is it always true that you need to go through 8 rooms to... Oh, second, rude. To go where you're going. Because I know that's true when we were doing Ancient Ruins. We needed to go through 8 rooms in order to get to the boss. I wonder if the boss is always 8 rooms away from where you start. I feel intuitively like it might be the case. Because, for example, you're never on a snake pit and she's just in the next room, right? It's always a certain number of rooms at, like, away from where you start. So I feel like it could be... It could be like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't want to be melee against that guy. It looks scary. Got these pots, and where is everyone converging? The bloody chest. Got 15 seconds last time. I did not even find it in the time. Chest. Like one other person has realized there's a chest. Do you see that? He flickered then. He's flickering. Thanks. Nice. You're welcome, my friend. Do this. Yeah, there's an event currently, so get a chest. That's... Oh, that was UT for a second. You can get chests, which is why everyone's in Cursed Libraries right now. Cursed? Is it cursed or cursed? Let's think about what we know. We have nouns and verbs. You can't really have cursed as a noun, can you? No, I don't think it really works as a noun. If it's an adjective, it should be cursed. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, no. Noun and a verb. Cursed, is it a verb? It's not a verb. Well, I guess you can to curse something. F. Tickle that guy too much. Sorry. I have my quat already, so I don't care. Haha! Oh, I feel bad. Maybe somebody was farming that. Nifty. It's rare, we'll keep it. Normally I wouldn't bother, but it's alright. I actually have a huntress with a full set. I don't even know if she has a rare ring, she might not. My bag! The robe. I don't know if we care. Mill drops are quite good. They remove negative conditions. Should keep the nil drop, really. Should probably shoot the chest. Okay. I don't think I want that. I'll do this. Okay, one of those. Spirit staff. Probably, I mean, we're probably going to get a few of those. Considering. Let's pop this. Why not? Why not? 85%, alright. We'll go and come back. That might have been a mistake to leave the realm, actually. But I'm pretty full. And this is pretty full. Alright, let's see who can chuck some potions. We'll try the Kensei. Kensai? How do you say it, guys? Oh, man. We lost a bunch of viewers. We crashed. Well, we kind of went offline, unfortunately. Man, that didn't do much chugging, did it? Let's see if I can trade these up a little bit. Let's put these away. What you say? Why has this song come back again? Well, of course you did. What you say? Oh, that is so far. Let's see if we can get 3 or 4 lives for each of these. I'm not too concerned about closing that realm right now. Let's see. Somebody selling for 3. Oh, my 4 looks great now, doesn't it? Trade me for a free scabbard. Buying live 3 to 1. That's confusing. Oh, buying 3 to 1. And stood over me to cover up my message with a bubble. What a rude. So we can play that game. Ah, it doesn't work. Why is the bubble bigger? I hate that one. Why can't I go up? Right, well, it's not the right moment, is it? Let's try and get back in that realm. Make love until the morning comes. Well, we maxed on attack and speed. So let's try and swap those potions out. 1, 2. 3, 4. Oh. Cool beans. Can't believe I crashed the stream. Oh, it's only 2Q. We might get in at 99%. Come on! Oh, I forgot to check if my dude needs a huntress. My huntress needs a rare ring. Why do I feel like it's going to disappear? So if I... oh, we're in 92%. Easy clap. Let's go. Up until the morning comes. Jiggly juggle. Tidy up a bit. Nil drop. I can't wait for Saturday to begin. Nobody wants it. Oh, we do one more. Oh, too late. See if we can shoot this boss. Oh, it's this guy. Can we get in time? Not even find an entrance. Make love until morning comes. I can get out of here. Oh, we potioned. Not sure how we did that, but killed an enemy. I wasn't even looking at it. I was looking at these potions. Oh. How's everyone doing today? I think we could have a little parachute drop while we're waiting. If anybody wants to try and land in the pool, you might get a free bird. Oh no! You died to the Scutosaurus. F. I actually do have a rune. I have a helmet rune. That sucks. It sucks to die. Maybe they were suiciding. I don't think they were. I'll try and get some shots off. This thing looks... It's invulnerable, is it? I'm not even sure if my quiver pierces. Will this die before the round closes? Probably. That's stasis? The flyer is still alive. And also there's gods shooting us in the arse. I don't like that. They're both dead. Oh, double purple. We only got 3 purple dust for each? Brother! Gonna take a long ass time to get purple dust at that rate. Oh, those drops are dog. They weren't the best. The shatters. I like the look of the fat bags. Not sure if I've got the Close a Realm quest currently. Have a little look. What are my quests looking like? Killed some adepts, I've done that. Kill a veteran. So veteran is the hardest one, right? The dark blues, we can do that. And do a Deadwater Docks, that shouldn't be too difficult. Complete a void. We'll see if that's possible. We will see about that one. Wait for the lag to stop. I'm not feeling too bad. I'm still a bit tired, but it's not too bad. How long does it take me to kill the statue, and how much damage do I do if I just quiver it? Did I just one-shot statue? Not sure. So wait till I go into a realm that's empty and get a DPS check. What? Those guys don't normally die at all. Okay, they are though. To be fair, that's pretty good damage to kill one of these. That's not bad. Because they have quite a lot of health. Oh, that's a good question. I was considering doing Quiver of Thunder, but I just found it this morning, so... I don't know, maybe... I'm considering Oreo. What are the options? I really wanted to get all of the, you know, overpowered seasonal items like Quiver of Thunder, Paraceptor. Paraceptor is the last one that I've not tried, I think, at this point. Why, is it the only one I've not tried? Does anybody have a list of all of the nice seasonal attack scaling items? There's Quiver of Thunder. I've tried that. I'm using it right now. I've got the Mad God's Javelin. I had that on this character before, the Quiver of Thunder. We have the Crossing Fires Wazakashi. I've got one of those, and it's really fun. It's really fun, that one. I like that a lot. The multi-tool. Okay, I've not got that one. I think that might be one of the options. If that's one of the options, I might do that one. Cogbold multi-tool. At least write that on my list. Multi-tool. Okay, I'll check that out, thanks. Because that's a wacky as well, isn't it? Or Wazzy, whatever it's called. Am I silenced? I find the quiver really hard to see. It's harder to see than the other quiver. It's the same color as my shots. Cog is really insane. Oh, you could have both. Okay, Cog, right. Okay, good. What else is there? I tried the Rage Claws because I had some Oryx things. I gained a lot of them from doing this event, from opening the chests. I tried the Rage Claws. The Rage Claws is not great. It's supposed to scale with attack, so I thought I'll give that a try. It wasn't good. Any other good ones? Because I think the only one that I've not really tried that I knew of was the Paraceptor. So Paraceptor I still want to try. I have two... I found 2 whites from Parachambers. I actually did my first ever Parachambers tea room and I got 2 whites from it, but neither of them was a Scepter. I've had 4 Parachambers whites this year, but this season I should say, but none of them have been the Scepter, unfortunately. So if I was to get the recipe, I would be able to craft a Scepter, but I would need 25,000 fame or to spend money, so I've got bigger priorities for my fame right now. If you have fame, you can buy blueprints. I would still need the blueprints, yeah. Is this worth having? Alright, it's alright. Debating what to get rid of. In an O3, okay. Well, we'll go and get some XP. Hopefully we won't die. I'm not planning on running the mini boss. I'm gonna run to the mini boss and stop there. That's the plan. Dazed. Another dammer. Yeah. So the plan is just run to the mini boss and that's it. Dazed again. I mean, I'm helping by dazing these guys. I really liking it. Oh, I got paralyzed. I like being a cleric. If you're new to the stream, I say this all the time, but I really like, not necessarily cleric, but I like being a support character. I like doing, well, I'm not a support character, but I like supporting in whatever video or board game I play. So I always like to do something which is helpful for the team. So that's my favorite thing to do in any game usually. So the fact that this quiver has got dazed is actually, it's a big plus over the other one, because the other one didn't have dazed. And that's actually... Does dazed have the same effect on enemies as it does on us? I.e. they shoot 50% less? Is that true? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I was tempted to eat a shot there, just to see how much damage it does, but let's not be doing that. I think that would be unwise. If you're not following the channel, follow, because we've got some interesting emotes. I'm not going to show them right now in the middle of O3 Castle, but check out, if you follow, you'll see that there's some nice realm-themed emotes. We've got white bags, red bags, we've got 8/8 gravestones, so check those out. Pretty nice. Thanks, Digital Squid, appreciate that. Yeah. There's also an animated 8/8 gravestone with rain, which is I find hilarious. Thanks, guys. Yeah, showcasing them. You all lost. Nice. I remember I died in... The last time I died in O3, I think it was with a super speedy ninja. And I actually... I think I got a bit complacent with that ninja because I was so fast. I thought I can always back off. I actually got paralyzed, I think, in these corridors, and then I thought, you know, even if things come towards me, I can still back off. But I was paralyzed. I was paralyzed for longer than I thought it would be, and I just got sat on. I think getting paralyzed here is just nexus. It's not worth it, unless you're very, unless you know it really well. But I'm here really. I'm here for just the fame currently. I'm not planning on doing a mini boss right now. I've been learning them in Appendix's stream. Appendix, if you don't know, is a good streamer, and they play Realm, and they also do a lot of the end game dungeons, and they quite experienced. They do callouts and whatnot. I'm very noob. As you've seen, I die a lot in nests and whatnot. So I'm just kind of learning those kind of beginner exalt dungeons. That's my current level. I'm running through here for a bit of XP. All right, so Chancellor Dama, as I say GG's. I'm out. All right, got some stuff to drop off. So, like I say, we maxed on attack and speed. So, right, all of that stuff we could potentially... Until we get one of our non-seasonals die, we don't have any space. So... Just trying to get it so that we are... We'll keep the double. Alright. Can give some of that stuff away. And it's pretty full. We can... Maybe the 3/8 can drink some. Yo, yo! Hello! Hope everyone's alright. Got a few people jumping in. Thanks for coming to say hi. Just gonna chuggy chug as much as possible. While we are waiting to see if any exalt dungeons pop, we will try and see if we can get a bit more life for our GLs. Just a drink right now. Could I drink some life? Any nest? Yes, I'd like a nest. I have my notes. My nest notes. So Stinger Phase is after... after she chooses a color, then you need to go top left or bottom right. I knew this. I've been told that you need to go top left or bottom right. But I did not know it was after she chooses the color. And you also have to avoid the red shotgunner, which is something I've written down as well. We're advancing a bit. Anything to click? 2 adepts. Yeah. Some battle pass XP. We only need to do 1 more close and 1 more veteran. I'd like to open a chest. I do now have a character sat, a character that I don't play that is sat in, that I can just open vaults with, that has a lucky clover on it. But it does not have any MF gear on it. So who's my best MFE type character? Yeah, for opening chests. I think I decided I was doing the ninja. I think the ninja is on the loot boost right now as well, so the ninja could do that. So I'll just show you. This is the item that I got from an unlock there. It isn't attack scaling, but it doesn't scale very much. As you can see, it's not doing very good damage. Plus 490, so it's... And it does this. Yeah, and the scaling is terrible. I can, if you get the page up for Rage Claws, it's supposed to scale. But I just thought I'd try, because I had nothing else I wanted. See, it's plus 5 per attack. Wasn't great. Like, I thought it would be more interesting. But look, that's the total damage in the thousands. I thought it won't be that bad. But it shoots 3 shots. I mean, I guess the total damage is... Really? I guess it's not bad then. Use Rage Claws, huh? Oh, okay. I guess it's a good item. I guess O3 is quite a big hitbox. So it's not a bad one. And then what I like is I like to just put this shuriken because it's got a slow mana drain, and then you just got permanently speedy. Speedy! Also, it slows the enemy. So that's quite nice. You go bam, slow the enemy, and then you're speedy. Run away! And then I've got Rage Claws as a switch. So this guy has got some alright magic find gear. They have loot bonus on there. We have loot bonus on here. We have loot bonus. In fact, we have lucky streak, but not loot bonus yet on this one. And if we get loot bonus on that, we also have a XP boost. So if we get this, this is going to be our chest opening character for right now. Good to know, Parzival. Okay, Parzival. Any other information about that? Did not know that. This isn't ideal. We have a bit of green. What about this? This requires purple. We don't have purple. This requires red. We could reroll this. I mean, it's not going to get much better than that, is it? And then this one is green. All right, lock lucky streak. We can get some rerolls in. Come on, loot bonus. Come on, one time. Yes, that'll do me 2% plus 3%. That's good enough. And then got loot bonus 3, we've got loot bonus 1, and then this we don't have the chance to reroll, but now we're in good shape. So if we go away and do, not with this character because this one's staying in the vault for now, but if we go away and do one more. Hey, that's cool. It's not a big queue here, actually. That was weird. There was so many people there. Wasn't, like, am I dreaming, or was there just a load of people there and they all just disappeared? Bots? Question mark? Right, we need to do 1 adepts encounter. Oh, it needs to be a purple, doesn't it? It needs to be a purple skull encounter in the blue zone. Let's just hunt down some purples then. Why is our inventory so full? We still have some greens. Give away some speed. Free speed! Any gear? Yeah, loads, thanks. No gear. Oh, I need to see if my Huntress has got a rare ring already, or if it's... This is quite a young realm, actually. I thought it was quite full, but it's a young realm. I don't think we'll get any veteran encounters for a bit. Gonna see if my Huntress has got a 2-slot ring yet or no. We got the Huntress with the full sets. One slot ring. Okay, so we're gonna give you the 2-slot. Can stash the book maybe. How's our stash looking? A little bit full. Put the ring in. We need to empty this out a bit. It's a bit full of shite. Okay, so this is the top row of wonderfulness. We have some crystals that need to be eaten. We've got we are eating because we're feeding some pets. We've got Brace of the Guardian. This was a random chest thing, super nice. We found this, that's good. I've never tried it. It looks like it shotguns it. It looks good, actually. We tried this, used it. I didn't love it, but it was interesting. This divine world white. I used up all my luck for the season. Randomly found that while walking around. Another backup wacky. We have a legendary Scutum. That was my first ever white bag from Janice ever. Some of those. Backup Javelin. These two for maybe making a Paraceptor. This, I don't even think I've ever... Oh, I have tried that. It's like a reverse EP. I don't think it's great. But it is... No, it's not great. Demon Blade. A legendary shiny Demon Blade. Quite happy with myself. Alright, so... We have a 1-slot Wormhide. A 1-slot T13 is okay. One of those. 1-slot Plane is fine. I've never made this set, so I'm holding on to this. This pissed me right off yesterday. Pet Saddlebag Extender. Look at what it says. It says, you can use this to add 1 slot to a pet, right? I have a pet with 1 slot, so I did the whole quest, and I clicked it, thinking I would go up to 2 slots, and it says, no, you can only use this on a pet which has 0 slots. And I was like, F! So annoyed with that. So now that's just sat in my thing. If I'd have known, I would have left it in the gift chest. But it's just so frustrating. Cobalt Bow's quite nice. Rags of the Host. We could get rid of that, actually. Is it even Soulbounds? I think... Do we have another one? We do. We're building the set on the Huntress. We can break that down. A rare bow. The rate of fire is terrible for this season. We'll get rid of that. I mean, we do... I don't think the set's going to be worth it, to be honest. And to be honest, it's highly unlikely that we'll use this. It's a bit sad. What's this? I mean, I checked. I don't think this amount of feed power is even worth feeding, having done a bit of research. So I think I'm going to get rid of that little lot and the bow. I did it. I did some experiments. I fed some crystal. I tried feeding an 850 item to my level 88 pet, and it was just like, nope, that is just no good. 2-slot hijack, that's all right. That needs to go to my guy, and then that's an item I need to try. All right. Let's break those things down. Can't give them away. No. Need some space. And I'm not feeding them. I always get these two mixed up. That's the breakdowns. All right, we've got that can be given away. Obviously, we're going to stash the cube. Can this go in here? Wait, we had space in here a minute ago. Let's sack off something. I need to refer. I made a list of tarots because it's so confusing. We have what do we have? We have a lot of devils. Don't probably need that much. Don't care that much about attack. Or do we? Maybe we do. The fool is plus 10 life mana and plus 1 to other things. I actually don't care about that. So get rid of that. Slot that in there. Unless it does something amazing. Stat mod weight, unique mod weight. No, it's useless. That's no good to me. Dex, yeah. Well, somebody could drink that. All right. We will hold on to this one and we will put this away, put that away. Put away the bread rolls. I think it looks like a bread roll. Ah. That one didn't have it right. I read it quickly. Oh, unique mod weights. Yeah, but it's specifically for... It's not in... Yeah, this is a unique mod weight, Shaitan's Might times 10. But that's like a named mod. You would get Shaitan's weights. Like you get like a purple mod. It's not any unique mod. It's just that unique mod specifically. Because yeah, obviously Lucky Street, great, right? But I mean, random unique mods, who cares? Like, I know what these are because I've made a list. So for example, Shaitan's Might times 10. I'm keeping it. That gives plus 5 attack. That is like, if it gave me 3 times the chance of getting an Awakened mod, I'd be like, yeah, sign me up. But a triple chance of getting plus 5 attack, I don't care that much, but unless I get something amazing. Free stuff. So what am I giving away? We'll keep what's on this page, and that can be given away. Free bow and pots. So I quite like this armor that we've got here because it's first of all it's 2 slot, but secondly it's got 100 max HP on it, which is actually, well, 80 plus 20. Not bad, right? It's kind of, it doesn't have dex on it, which you normally get on a rogue armor, but it didn't make them. I checked, it didn't make an enormous difference to DPS, and 100 max HP is big. If you find something which cares about max HP, like, you know, there's some mods there which are like your bonus HP, 10% of your bonus HP. And with like this, for example, that's like another 24 HP. It's nuts. Come on, somebody just take my free shit. What the fuck? Can't even give it away. So what's the goal? Yeah, I know. Our objectives are... Oh, we've done this. So one thing to be aware of this season is there is a second one here that you need to make sure that you're doing and clicking. Hey, chests. And one thing to be very careful of, and one of the reasons I want to get rid of my non-seasonal characters is don't accidentally redeem things when you're in non-seasonal, because that is not good. That is not good to redeem things in non-seasonal, and then it's in the wrong fucking chest, and then, you know, you're cooked, basically. Woohoo! Group parachute, exclamation mark, drop, 2 drop. And if you haven't done exclamation mark bird, then what are you playing at? You need to do that immediately. It's just a parachute game. You just float down. Oh, you found a sandpiper. Do you get higher probability of enchantments than in non-seasonal? I have no idea actually. But assuming that you're playing mainly seasonal, like 95% of the player base are playing seasonal right now, if you redeem your loot into non-seasonal, then you can't access it with your seasonal, and it's super frustrating. So be careful if you're doing a little bit of both. I'm doing 90% seasonal and a little bit of non-seasonal because I switch between the two because I'm trying to exalt on non-seasonal characters. Oh, I see. Oh, I don't... Oh, you don't play seasonal? Ooh, I think some people are going to land in the pool. I think you're good. So everyone who lands gets a free bird. So, because we collect birds here. So, Digital Squid finds a California condor. There were just 22 of these scavengers alive in the 1980s, but now there's over 500. Nice. Well done. Good job. And when you get a bird on this channel, you roll a d20, and if you roll well, you get an extra bird. And you can chain that. You rolled a 19, you get +8 for being a parachute winner, that's 27. You need only 20 to get an extra bird, so good job. You don't need to roll anything, it's just when you get your bird, you will type exclamation mark bird elhum, and you'll get your bird of the day, if you haven't done it already. It will come up when, there's a queue, so when other people have seen the birds, your bird will come up. Because if other people are waiting, and you'll come up next. Rigs! Exclamation mark rigged. Got a 19. What is... Why is nobody taking free shit today? Alright, so things I need to do. Veteran encounter. I need to do a Deadwater Docks for 2 reasons. So if I get my tomato back up, we're going to put a ping. So a... Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Keepox, notifications. And you can't see the dialogue that's just popped up, but I'm going to select, I want Deadwater Docks to make a sound. Okay, and that sound you just heard is the sound that it should make when any of my dungeon pings have come up. Oh, let's jump in here. So we are getting a ping on a Deadwater Dock, and what else are we getting pings on currently? A few things. Getting pings on Cursed Libraries, Parasite Chambers. We're getting pings on Deadwater Docks, Magic Woods, and also just dungeons I like or are rare, so Beach Zone, Mad God Mayhem, Battle for the Nexus, Rainbow Road, and The Nest also, because that is something that we want to be doing. We also want to be doing Fungal Cavern. Anna! Well, follow and then you can get a bird. Fungal Cavern and... Yeah, I should. What's that called? Lost Tolls? I'll put that on there as well. Alright, they have all been added. Immerse yourself in the vibe. Exactly, good call. Always good idea to immerse yourself. I should not have egoed that. I should have got the fuck out of there. That was a really sketchy TP. I had some sounds as well. Oh, there's my bag. So basically, you get different sounds on this program I've got, depending on the bag drop you get, and it's really helpful to make sure you don't miss drops. One time, I got a white bag sound. I did not see the white bag. It was on the other side of the world map. I went over, and it was a cavalry lance. Let me set up for you. So the app is this one that I flash up occasionally. The reason I found it is because I saw somebody else using it. I will actually just TP to safe and I'll tell you about it. So let me just do it. What did you? It's called Sniffer. So, well, it's called Sniffer for short, but basically, I'll make a command. So there you go. Realm Shark is basically a program that allows you to basically get notifications on bag drops and all kinds of cool things. Like you can get a little sound when keys pop. It's not a hack or anything like that. It's the Deca know about the game and you know they think that it's fine. It's they know about the game. They know about the program. It's just a program that basically reads the network information, doesn't change anything, doesn't modify any game code, doesn't do anything. All it does is it reads the information that goes back and forth from the game to the server. So, imagine if I got a second quat. Now we have to farm the divine shiny cot, obviously. Oh, that looks like a purple in the hard zone. That's what I need. Shoot that guy. Wait, that guy didn't get one shot. Did you see? He lived. He lived my quiver. Oh yeah, it's good. It does. I can. Well. Hang on. Let me just kill this purple, and then I'll tell you more about Sniffer. Assuming I don't. Well, I might die, but I can tell you about Sniffer even if I do die. Alright. Why am I boxing myself up against the edge of the map? I don't love this zone, but I like it more than the bloody Carboniferous Forest or whatever it's called, where all of the enemies are camo. I hate that. At least you can see the shots on this. You want to watch out for this guy that chases you down. Also, these like sound waves, because what do they do? Quiet you. Yeah, that's annoying. I can remember. When you can't remember, you just run into the shot to test. All right, well, tell you what I might do. I might just go over here and see if somebody else jumps to it in a minute. So I'm showing you everything that Sniffer does. If I just show it again. We have a few different things. Number one, you can look at your characters. That's not very exciting. You can see statistics of the characters. You can see how many ancient ruins you've done with each character. If you were trying on the skin farm, like a lot of us were, that's quite fun. Basically lots of stuff, exalts, etc. Pets. I don't typically use that tab. We have the statistics tab where you can see your fame. I don't really care about that one. Loot is interesting. So here, this is the tab I had open when that cavalry lance dropped, and I basically I heard a bag sound, well, a special sound, and if I just take a tangent for a second, let me just go into sounds. You can't see the menus actually in the game, but we have a sound menu, and I can play you the different sounds that you get. There are different sounds for each type of bag drop, and you can customize it. So this is the white bag sound, right? This is the orange bag. This is the red bag. This is the gold bag, etc. So there's different sounds. I heard the white bag sound. And you can change it. You have to go in the files and change the sounds, but you can change the sounds if you want. I heard that sound and I was like, that's a white bag sound. And I couldn't see a white bag. I checked my local place. I couldn't see it. And you know, when you get a white bag now, there's an icon on the mini map, right? No. You get, you know, you see the little white bag, and I was basically like all the way in the wrong side of the map, and I could see a white bag in the center. It must have been something that I did a little bit of damage to, and then somebody finished off later. So and it was really far from any player, so I had to teleport to a beacon and then run across 3 screens with enemies chasing me to try and get this white bag before it puffed. And I don't know if white bags can just disappear, but I got there and it was a cavalry lance. And the only reason I even knew that a white bag had dropped, because I wouldn't have checked my minimap and seen a white bag. The only reason I knew is that because I heard that sound, based off the fact that I heard that sound, and then I checked my loot tab and I could see a white bag had dropped. And then I checked the minimap and I found it. But I wouldn't have known. And I wonder how many times that's played over the 10 years I played Realm before now. And this is stats for Ancient Ruins. So you know how some people say, okay, I've done 750 Ancient Ruins and I've found this many skins. It's because they're able to look it up by scrolling through all of this and finding the thing that they're looking for and seeing how many times they got it. So I found the Sand Wanderer skin 26 times. And that's how I know, because I can just check it in the app. And then you can check your daily quests if you can't remember what they are for the day. So we can do some Genesis, collect Genesis if we do Genesis. My fusion quest is lives, etc. So you can see that from here. This is great, this bit. This is where you can see there's a DPS calculation. So you can see what's good damage. All right, thank you. So here you can see how much DPS your weapon is doing, and it calculates based on your bullets and the rate of fire. It does assume that all of your bullets are hitting, so you kind of have to factor that in. The thing is, what I've realized from using this is that longbows do insane damage, and they're super underrated. But they don't pierce, but they do really, really good damage. One downside I found is that this bow here has got, if I can make it come up again. Hello? It's got an enchantment, but adding the enchantment, which is 1.5 rate of fire, has not been updated. The program doesn't support that, but I know it's doing 50% more damage than it says. Well, I don't know if it changed the numbers, but it's doing more damage, and it's got a smaller cone, and it's firing faster, so it's better than it was. What else have we got? We got DPS logger. So every time I've got it set up for every time you have a boss fight. I see how much, you can see how much damage you did to a boss. So here, when I did a wine cellar, I did a certain amount of damage. I did enough to get soulbound. I did 20,000 damage. Person who did the most did 50,000. You can check that if you're not getting soulbound. You can see, like, is there like one person who was doing a lot of damage? When I was doing the Ancient Ruin runs, I was seeing sometimes you have one person using a Paraceptor, and they will be doing triple the damage of anyone else. So depending on if your gear is low DPS or whatever, you can kind of like troubleshoot problems. We have chats, and you can have 1 second. That's kind of overlaying. Oh, it's longer than it was, that's why. This needs to be below this shouldn't overlap the bottom bar. Right, that's better. All right, so basically you can make things for chat as well if you're trading, I guess, or if you want, whenever somebody says something you want to know. So at the moment, if I show my chat message pings, that's the chat message ping. If I want somebody to, if I want to get a notification every time somebody says my name, then I'm just going to put VPG, it's already in there as VPG. Anytime somebody says VPG to me in a message, public message or private message, will this work? You cannot tell yourself. All right. I'm going to do... Well, I'm not going to do anything. What I'll do, basically, it can make a sound based on keywords in chat as well. You don't need to see a demonstration of that. Oh, there you go. Thanks. somebody DM'd me. I'll just hide my head for a second. You guys are very helpful. I'll just hide my head. So somebody DM'd me VPG and it dinged, or Sylvan or whatever you want it to be. You can set it up so that it dings when somebody says the words you care about. Key pops. So notifications. This is where I set it up that I can have if somebody calls out Dungeon X, and it can make a sound depending on what dungeon I want. Security. I think this is for doing raids, and you can check that everybody. If you go to you know how sometimes people, I think what this is for is if you go to Grand Bazaar and you're trying to set up a thing and you want everyone to be 8-8, you can just check that there aren't any imposters. Character, we already saw the characters tab. Did this tab move? Yeah. You're checking requirements. So there you go, that's basically everything. The thing I was trying to sort out before when the stream crashed is I was trying to set it up that when I have focused the tomato window, because it's called tomato, it's a weird name. Well, I focus that window. When I click on it and I'm actually looking at it and I'm clicking on it, I want it to show. And then when I click away, I want it to hide. Just make my life easier. When I try to actually make that happen, it's crashed the stream. So I'll set that up for next time. Ding. Cool. Need to take a breath, bro. All right, so yeah, exclamation mark drop. If you land in the paddling pool, you get a free bird. The other thing, I might as well let you in on all my secrets today. The other thing that you may or may not know about is I have a program to make my health bar bigger and visible at the bottom of the screen. I'll just make it not transparent. So you see, it's just basically a zoom program, and it zooms in the health bar and it shows you like that. So it's for the old blind people like myself. It just zooms in a bit of the screen. It's supposed to like ease of access, you know. Oh, Digital Squid's gonna make it. Splosh. Free bird for you. Nice, good job. There's always one person who comes into like with a drop. There's always one. F. Hey, DS finds a Franklin's gull. These gulls make floating nests of plant material on prairie marshes. It's not Franklin's, it's mine. Ooh, and rolls a 19 on a D20. I'd love to have like an animated dice roll thing, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet. It rolls. Imagine if a dice rolled onto the screen and showed you the thing. That would be so fun. Yeah, you need to hold on. Oh, is it bugged out now? It might be bugged out, you know. All right, I think the parachute jump is bugged out. I might have to refresh the thing. Sorry about that. You've been scammed. Let me see if I can make it work. Okay, that's in lieu of Tevi's attempted drop. No problem, KP. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. Hopefully this works because it was bugging. If it doesn't work, don't blame me, guys. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we still haven't done this veteran. We just need to clear the way. Am I able to solo a veteran encounter? Like that. Foul sea creature. Oh no, to die to a sprite? Man, that's the cutest way to die. Woohoo! This much is true. Oh, I don't see shit. Oh man, it's bugged. I can't even see anyone. I see the pool and that's it. Oh no, dude. Like a do Dreadwater. Might die. Well, look, I'm sorry, the drop didn't work. How do I fix that even? That's the only problem with that drop thing, like, sometimes it just doesn't work at all. It's a bit temperamental. I am not responsible. I was not the one who coded that one. I think it's fun though. That's why we have it. It's a bit fun. This character feels kind of slow. Is there a thing in seasonal that reduces speed? I feel like that's so slow. Where is this guy? Oh, there's people here now. At long bloody last. Aerial warship. Take that, warship. It's great. You can snipe things from... Ah! You can snipe things from range. I accidentally clicked on my window. I wish I could click through my health bar window overlay thing. You can't. So sometimes I click on it and then it gives me a context menu. I'm like, fuck. That is sound. I'm not sure what the sound was. I think I need to... Oh, that was the... I think I need to make the dungeon sound a little bit like less like a pot sound, maybe like a bit more of a neutral sound, because that's a really attention grabbing sound, and I guess sometimes you care, but I think I should make it like a more chill sound. You know what I mean? Ooh, a bit of mana. Cool. Crystalline Vigor. Vit. So that's one of the... Let me just find out which one that is. This is the mod that you get when you use the world... When you use the world tarot card, this is what you get. Crystalline Vigor. It increases Vit by 6.6. Kind of useless. I would not recommend keeping world tarot cards for that reason. And I mean, it's very hard to know what anything does just looking at the tarot card, isn't it? You have to go into Realm Eye. Like, I don't know how people play this game without Realm Eye, because honestly, it tells you everything you need to know. Well, not everything, but very helpful. It's very helpful with this season. If anyone doesn't understand what's going on with this season, I recommend you check out the command. Shooting me, man. I'm trying to get my shit. Just check the mods on that ring. Nothing good. Quick check. I live in fear of missing an awaken mod. Now, I don't think I could find an awaken mod on a random ring, but it could be a lucky streak. Keeping any lucky streak rings I find. Ice Citadel. I'm going to call it in case anyone wants it. I'm not going in. Not personally interested in Ice Citadels at this precise moment in time. We do need to close the second realm, I believe, so... Close another realm. So we'll do that, and then we might hang out in Nexus a bit. Try and do this, calling depths, Man of the Immortals. Oh, we we'll keep an eye out for our manners. Mana of the Immortals, and that will give us a chest, which should be good. Close a realm, Mana of the Immortals, and go and do Deadwater Docks. Know why we're still in this zone. Nice thing about farming zones, I'm not really. I mean, I've only come back in the last couple of weeks to this game after the 3-year break, so I'm not familiar with all of the new biomes, etc. So actually, just playing a bit in the new biome is quite good. Getting to know like what's risky. Like for example, there's certain there's a certain enemy in this biome that'll just rush you down. Have I actually gone? Oh, it's not this biome actually. It's that guy that rushes you down. But now in the frosty biome, I started in the watery biome, and now this is the frosty one. Didn't actually even know there was a frosty biome. If you live and learn. Gets quivered, my buddy boy. Get quivered. Doodle doo. I love that noise. It's a good noise. Alright. Give away attack and speed. The really big guy, who dat? Make that look pretty. I can give away this bow as well. Attack speed and bows. Ah, the really big guy in Tundra. Okay. I don't know who you mean, but I will bear that in mind. So Tundra's the cold zone, is it? 3 bows and 3 bows. 3 speed. 3 attack. Surely somebody's going to be like, oh boy. I said the word free 3 times. Surely somebody wants triple free. Free shit. I mean, I like to be able to drink my potions, which is why I want more seasonal slots. What better place to store potions than in your characters? I wish power level gave a meaningful number. I'm going to the bathroom. BRB. Okay. We back. 90%. Why is there no purples? What's worth farming? So, does anybody know any world white or biome white that would be a good farm? Anything worth farming? servers. Is that like a private ROTMG server thing or Sprite by Embo? I haven't known. How does that work? I guess it's. I assume that's with a non, like. It's pretty shit, the bow. No, I'm not interested in playing on a private server, thanks. The damage is supposed to be good on the Sprite. Sorry, Spencer. No, yeah, I mean, I want to be where there's a player base, so. So, I think all of our guys currently are maxed on speed and... Yeah, no worries. Oh, good luck, I guess. So what else can I farm? Another pot drop. Oh yeah. I'll just I forgot I added a trade noise. What did it give me? I'm not even sure what it gave me. Try and keep the potions. They're mine now. Base, hooray! I guess he doesn't want his potions back. Is he still there? Never mind. That's fine. I'll keep your potions. In fact, I drop them. There you go, they're all yours. Right. Hamayumi is good. Now, what's Hamayumi? Is it a longbow? Don't think it is it? Cogbolt, yes, that's on my list. Multi-tool, things to try before the season ends. Multi-tool, for sure. Recurve is good. Is this scale with attack? Multi-tools does scale with attack. Everything that scales with attack I want to try at least this season. Recurve is supposed to be good. Hamayumi. Hamayumi. Is this... It's an upgrade of a T14 long... Oh, I do like longbows. So Hamayumi slash longbow. Yeah, Hamayumi. That's one to farm for me for sure. I think this is... Could be one of the best DPS bows in the game. Jade's statue, Legion General, Goblin Patriarch. Jade's statue is freaking terrifying. Maybe we could get a blueprint. Oops. We'll see. Hamayumi is definitely one I'd be interested in. The sanguine. Which one is that? The sanguine forest, right? So multi-tool, hammer Yumi, I'm interested in. Multi-tool, I'm interested in. Is multi-tool on the possible rewards in this season? Can we not see it? Can't see the mission. Can't see that from now. We've done 2 bets. Can't see missions. Well, let's do Oryx and then we'll concern ourselves with everything else. I'm not going to do the C-lib. The dungeon pop sound needs to be a little bit more of a chill sound because it's too much. Blood Bluff Blade. Cool. Bloodbath. It's dramatic, isn't it? Very dramatic. Oh. Alright. So, multi-tool skills with attack. Bloodbath Blade is OP this season, but why? Hamiyumi I just like the look of in general. Bloodbath Blade. Get an attack boost. The lower your HP is. Oh, I see. And that's, yeah, that's all drop from the world, right? Not bad. And then multi-tool. I've heard scales with attack. Cog. Checking the realm still open. Ah. Yes, per player attack over 2. Per player attack? What the hell? That's insane. Everyone's just using this mode. What? That's insane. That is so good. Wow. So Cogbold has got to go top of the list, and then we still haven't had a Paraceptor, so that's one I'd like to get as well. Multi-tool. I need to check out Recurve. There's so many items in this game, that's why I'd like to get a bit of advice from you guys as to what's pretty nice. Not many people in this castle. Surprisingly few, actually. Okay, we are collecting Oryx marks. So let's say that I didn't know what my daily quests were. I could just pop up the thing like this and say, okay, Janice is on there. I'll pick up the Janice marks. It's kind of nice. I don't think we're going to Janice. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it on this side. Probably no one's doing it on the other side. We'll see. That's good. My pet can even paralyze a statue. I doubt we'll get Janice. Typically, if you've got 50 or so people, then you get one. If you have less, then it doesn't happen. Very variable. Really, the more people in the server, the better. Yeah, joining parties is good. Yeah, parties are nice. Ah! Came after me, that guy. Shiny ass. Yeah, no Janice. Shiny metal ass. No, unfortunately it's made of stone, so that joke doesn't really work, but... Definitely not made of metal. Did he? I can even shoot him from out here. If I wasn't quiet. If I wasn't quiet, so I could shoot him from out here. Look how small Oryx 1 is compared to Oryx 3. So tiny. Bloody quiet again! Orb was trying to sit on me and shotgun me. It's not really called a shotgun, it's more... If something is shooting out like an EP thing, that's not really a shotgun, is it? I always call it a shotgun. It's more... I call it an EP, but it's not really neat. What would you call it? A radial? I don't know what it's called. If anyone knows. Bow of innocent blood. We're getting a wine cellar? A wine cellar, you see. Do we need a wine cellar? No, but we'll do it. This is a low DPS lobby. You can find out how much damage we did in O2 for a good laugh afterwards. If we even get it to make it to O2. Should definitely have a switch quiver for slowing or something instead of phasing. Slowing would be better right now. I guess, actually no, if they're dead, we don't care. So let's just kill them. Micro dodging. It's not a micro dodge. Non-dodge. Any mana? Back to me. Rip. Alright, that's fine. Can I daze him? There's no way. Cannot be dazed, surely. Button off! I feel like he's mad. I'm not sure you're supposed to avoid that ring of dazes. Somebody died in this bit. Never have mana, dude. Never! Another covert havens. Another potion of attack. Any good mod? No. Well, well. Can't trade that even. Oh my god, it's no 3. F times 2. Sheesh. Alright. Does that mean we're getting a new round now? 34 minutes. 6 minutes. Time to dig your hole. We're gonna try and get a bit of ore. I'm being shot at. No, don't kill me. What are those parametric shots? Guy's using a wand of the bollock. Bollock. Wand of the bollock. Wand of the bulwark. Sprite well just drop. Alright. Alright, we're gonna try and do some mining, so equip the mining thing. We'll give away a bit of stuff. Free bow is G12. Feel alright. I feel alright. A little tired, but I'm okay. I'm not too bad. Certified autist. Looking at all of my quest stuff. I need to do 8 sprites. Nah, it's not happening. It's not happening 8 sprites. I don't know why the colors aren't clearer. Because you've got light grey and dark grey and then 2 other colors, but why don't they make them different colors? I guess they want them to look like the resources themselves. I need to get 10 light greys to upgrade my thing. I'll probably do a bit off stream, joining of parties and trying to farm the ores or whatever. There must be loads of parties for it, or at least one really big party for it. Joining different servers, farming the ores. But I guess it kind of depends on what you're trying to farm. Like, because if you're farming a different type of rock or material, then I guess at some point you don't want the stone anymore or whatever. I don't care that much. What I will do though is I'm just gonna have a little look at all farmers parties. Para chambers of shinies. Gonna have a look at what's available. Gooners. Or Wednesday gaming. I've considered joining the this party a few times because it's EU West, which would be my home server, being based in the UK. But I barely play on EU West. But that's nice, a little party of like 20 odd people who are just playing EU West. That's really good. Give that a try at some point. Yeah, man. I couldn't tell you which streamer that is, but it's definitely a ROCMG streamer. Can ACOG drop multi-tool? I like all the parties with like 1 or 2 people in. M-Wood, Magic Woods! You have 100. What? What are you going to unlock? Oh shit, there's ore. Holy shit. You're going to get Hamayumi. Nice. Come on, don't be stingy. There's one there. I'm desperately trying to get my fucking ore that I need. Why didn't that guy die? I almost got fucked up there. Yes! Why is this thing not dying? I still... And... What? Why? Shoot it! This is definitely a light one. Why they made light grey and dark grey, I don't know, but... There's loads over here. Why does the... You can't see my cursor. Ah, you can spawn 3. Oh, that helps, yeah. Ah, thanks. And also you can move them, but why would you need to move them if they're in the right place? Man, this thing needs to have max MP on it. Or I need to get a T1 quiver so that I can just spam. Yeah, that's probably what I probably need to do. Get a T0 quiver so that I can just spam my ability a shitload of times. Alright, one thing down. There's a load over here. Doesn't seem to be anybody farming these. That's not an easy one, is it? Is it an easy one? I can't even tell. I think it is. I think it is an easy one. Woo. Going alright? Going alright. Sweet. But the thing is, they have to actually drop the cube as well. Oh no, they don't. You just need to kill a certain number. But in order to upgrade your pickaxe, then they need to drop the cube. I'm not asleep yet, no. I've perked up a little bit. I'm still tired though. I still feel tired, but I have perked up, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I have an ambient level of tiredness, but I love how my pet can paralyze. That sounds boring. So definitely. What's going on here? Is this thing killable? Oh yeah, I can see its health bar now. Right. How are you supposed to upgrade if they're so rare? To be fair, I'm not wearing full loot drop gear. Probably be easier if I did. Or maybe they'll buff the rate if the rate's really shit and nobody's getting any upgrades. But if they do, it won't be till next Tuesday, so... Alright, I hope this drop works because it was busted before. So, if it doesn't, I'm sorry. Hooray! It worked! Light grey over here. What? Why are you gravitating towards me? You're supposed to land in the pool. You guys need to focus on the task at hand. What are you talking about? That's not the goal. The goal is to land in the pool. You all are naughty. You're naughty, that's what you are. Very naughty. Don't consent to being landed on. You're the ringleader. You're definitely the ringleader. Why is this thing's health not going down there? There's some arsehole statusing this. I knew it! Banned. The truth comes out. I knew it. Aha. Aha. So naughty. Alright, cube down. That is a light one over there. That one's a light one too. Could try and make a way that way. I like it when boxed in by the edge of the map. I mean, this is kind of a dangerous zone for a noob cube. Take that. I feel like I'm gonna die. I need to nexus if needed. If I need to nexus, then I need to nexus. Does that make sense? If nexusing is needed, then I need to nexus. Oh, now I've cleared the area, they come over and steal a kill. Rude. Cube. Wait, that looks like a hard cube. Can I destroy one of these? I think it's going to take a long time. Die, cube! Is that even a cube? Not sure. Any other cubes? There's one here. One just here, guys. No one's noticed. Cube! FB. You fed it? Don't feed it! You maniac. Why would you do that? Why would you feed the pickaxe? There's not much logic to the things that feed in this game, though. Nah, bro. No, you're not feeding the pickaxe, surely. That's insane. Do they stack? If they stack, maybe. If they don't, then that's a terrible idea. Who's this guy? Guys, I'm being chased and I can't go mining. You have 150,000 fame. What level is your pet? Imagine being good at the game and having fame. Seems OP. If this guy could be not invulnerable, that would be really helpful. Thank you. Where are they? Yeah, I was saying mine's... Oh, mine's 9083. Well, I would still... It just takes a second. It takes a long ass time. I wouldn't bother with that. I had a bunch of spare bows and quivers from the Ancient Ruins event, and I didn't even bother feeding those, and they're like 850. Yeah, that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped at 9083. I think I'd rather minimize the amount of feed power than minimize the amount of fame. I think fame is going to be the problem for me rather than feed power. Like, I'll find, as I play the game, I'll find items to feed, but I won't find feed easily because I'm not good at the game. I cannot believe it. 1 by 1. Unbelievable. You crazy. You crazy. Where's this iron ore? I've been lied to. I've been lied to. Mermaid. Who's making a load of noise over here? La, la, la. Why did they have to make the snake eye ring a white bag, dude? A pain. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. That was a misclick. I undo. Did I invite? Fuck. It was an accident. I should not be an officer. Die, turtle. That's what I think of innocent sea creatures. Hate them. Oh, I love them. Like most animals. With the exception of, possible exception of... Well... No, I like most animals. Alright. Is there any more irons? I think we're about done. Should we try and do this one? That one looks hard. Hey, it's dying! It's dying! Maybe. Stop stasising. You bastard. Alright, that's a cube. I'll tell you what I have done already. I've already got my ruby for week 3. Has everyone read the week 3 recipes? You're going to need, if you have a ruby plus another gem plus a ruby in week 1 and then a different gem in week 2 and then 40 more bread rolls, you can get another event white, basically. I already cashed in my ruby. Fancy the ruby. Ruby, 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 ruby. Look at all this good shit I've got. Alright, I think I'm done here. Iron. Is iron the second one? Yeah, iron's the second one. No! I guess we'll do some more of them. They're getting called out. I think they're about gone. There's some over here. E now? What's E? Emerald. Alright, I'm not doing that. They feel like there's a group in here. Alright. So let's cash in that little lot. A veteran encounter. Ding. Get a chest. One of these. Very treasure. Nice. Are we leveled? We have. Good stuff. Premium exalts. Now this unique and awakened mod. Wait. 2 times 6. That's good. So if I wanted to try and give my demon blade an awakened mod, could use these. You only get 3. So stingy. Minimum mod tier 3. Oh, that's quite good. That is quite nice. Yeah, that's the kind of shit they sell, isn't it? Let me just go back for a second. What the hell is this? That's pretty fancy. I can see things swirling in the corner of my vision. Alright, let's try and put some pots away, I guess. And then we're going to try and do a Deadwater docks if possible. But first, I'll put these away, and then I'm going to make a wincy bit of food. But I won't take long. I'm just going to put the kettle on. Gonna have noodly soup like I did yesterday, which is lovely. 1, 2. Why don't you fit? Yo, Elham, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Can anyone drink any potions, maybe? Any potion drinkers? Maybe we have some defense for you, buddy. Any defenders? So yeah, if anyone has any questions or any advice or anything really, you guys, you do you. You let me know what I should be doing, or if you want to know something about this league, chat freely. This one can drink some dexterity, this one can drink some wisdom. Do that later. That's such a nice blade. A demon blade. So I guess we need to figure out what awakened mod we'd like in an ideal world. That's a few. The seal. Which seal? This one, you like it? I was thinking about crafting that into a... I mean, look at that. How rare. A divine world white. How rare is that? Imagine if it was shiny. I was considering crafting it into a divine otherworld white, but I think it's pretty good. I'm going to use that probably. My favorite class? It's a good question. With Dex, huh? I don't know what my favorite class is. Oh. Did you stack Dex if you're doing that? Bread rolls. Yeah, they are. So basically, you go around. Basically, I've received them from the event chests. So if you do Magic Woods, there's an event chest at the moment on certain dungeons. Magic Woods, Curse Library, Parasite Chambers. If you shoot that chest, you get bread rolls. Magic Woods, you normally get one bread roll. You normally, in Magic Woods, you normally get one of these bread rolls and one of these shards. Cursed Libraries, same. Maybe one on one occasion, you just get a bread roll, or you just get a shard. If you do Parasite Chambers, I did one Parasite Chambers and I got 4 bread rolls. And basically, I'll give a quick explanation in case anyone has not seen it. You then go into the daily quest room, go to the Tinkerer. Come on. Go to the Tinkerer, and then you trade. It's normal tinkery stuff. You trade them in for whatever you like. So starting from here, these are T13 reskins, and you can do this twice in week 1. There is 3 weeks in the event. It's a 21-day event. In week 1, you can do it twice. 2 times. All of this stuff is non-repeatable, apart from one thing. You can do 40 bread rolls to get an emote of your choice, one of those 3. You can do 40 bread rolls for one of these. Laser pointer, I've heard is a good item. I've never used it. For 60 for one of those. 60 for one of those. I don't even know what this is. This to get some dust, green dust. Well, that seems not great because you can get green dust very easily. Legendary reskins. Yeah, they're quite common. And what the best thing about those they're legendary. All those reskins, they are always legendary. They're T13 reskins, always legendary. It's quite nice. Divine Event White. Yes, I got a Divine Event White. I'll show it in a minute. So it's crazy that you need 10 of these and they're so rare. And then you get an Iron Pickaxe, but they're not great. I don't even... Like, it takes so long to get one and then you die with it. You're screwed, really. I feel like it should be a thing that you give to your pet, not personal. You know what I mean? I feel like your pet should carry it in a slot or something. I don't know what the diamonds, where that comes from. I don't understand the diamond thing. And then the skin thing. So, what I will say is that the thing that really, really helps me to understand this season is if I do mining in chat, there's a link. If I just do that, I'll actually put the link. Command edit. Hang on a sec. I'll put the actual link in the command. Oops. Edit command mining. There we go. So this page is really, really helpful. It explains, it basically describes all the battle pass, all of the maps, and it explains everything, including what the bricks look like, how these function, all of the drops. It says the dungeon events, the reskins. It explains everything. The most important part is the quests on week 1, 2, and 3. In quest 1, you can spend 40 fossils in order to get an ancient ruby. But what the bloody hell is an ancient ruby? Well, on week 3, you can swap in an ancient ruby plus an ancient topaz plus 60 more bread rolls and get any of these. As you can see, you've got Oreo, you've got Ogma, you've got Quiver of Thunder, good stuff. And, you know, it's the same thing here. One of the Dirk of Cronus, Ray Katana, basically all good shit. Multi-tool, I might get that one actually. I think I might get multi-tool if I don't have multi-tool by then. Probably multi-tool, yeah. So In order to be able to get that in week 3, you need to spend 40 bread rolls to get the ruby on week 1. You need to spend 40 on the topaz in week... Well, you spend 40 bread rolls. Or ancient fossils. So if I minimize this... basically, you go to the Tinkerer and you spend 40 of these ancient fossils, or bread rolls as I call them. I think there might be one if you check the parties. You spend 40 of these in week 1 to get an ancient ruby. You spend 40 in week 2 to get an ancient topaz. And then in week 3, you spend 60 bread rolls plus ruby plus topaz, and you get an amazing, worldwide. I'll probably get multi-tool. Because if I'm basically doing paras or whatever, because one of the drops, it says on that page as well, one of the drops that you can get from para is, I know that, where is it? Parasitic Chambers is dropping Scepter of Devastation as a possible chest drop. I read that somewhere. Where did I read that? I read it somewhere. It wasn't here. Where did I read that? It can drop any parasite white. Yeah, so event chest can drop any white from that place. So you might get other parasite whites, I guess. But an extra chance to roll to get the white you want is good, right? Gotta be good. You guys want to see my death yesterday? 40 sprites. That makes sense to everyone? It's fairly straightforward, right? So I'm saving bread rolls and I'm saving these. All right, let me see if I can find it. I'll have to go back to yesterday's videos. If you like, you follow on YouTube as well. I'll see if I can find it. That's today's video when it crashed. No, they don't. The way you check that is we go to this page that I linked in chat. In fact, I'm gonna pin it. Oh shit, that's not what I do. Unpin. Mining. One sec. Just pin this because this is super helpful. That pinned message. Read that. It's so good. It's so handy. That's what I'm looking at right now. So you can see which dungeons. I mean, you can see on the events page anyway. But just as a quick reference, these are the ones that have chests right now: Magic Woods, Cursed Library, Parasite Chambers. So if you want to farm a Devaceptor, this week is the week to do it. Because you got double chance to get one from the boss and one from the chest. So do it. Now's the time. Speaking of which, me dying yesterday, I'll just have to... that looks like a Parasite Chambers. Oh, there we go, we found it. And you'll... I just have to... Oh, yeah, this is right. This was me checking how did the bloody hell did I get armor broken right here. I got armor broken. I had this great warrior. Look, you got 1044 HP, shitload of armor. And you can see I'm going, oh my god, how did I die? All right, let me just mute the music for a second. Don't think anyone stood where I'm stood. I backed
So,
right into the green
what happened was I got armor broken by a chest. I couldn't understand how it died so easy there because normally those white shots do no damage.
Have they changed this or?
Those white shots do no damage. But I got armor broken by one of those barrels, basically, and I got fucked.
Those white pips, but if you get armor broken, I think the.
And I spent some time just trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I should have been avoiding the boss shots there, but I did not know you could get I didn't know you could get armor broken on that dungeon. And I mean, that was such a good warrior as well. I mean, the gear was there was no amazing gear, but I know
it's not the right thing.
I did learn something new. I learned that you should not ignore the boss shots on that. Even though the thing is, my characters. Yeah, I can show my characters. Yeah. Music back. So it was not. It was a really. I don't normally get too upset by deaths, but that one was a bit upsetting because that was a really good character. And the reason I was not really worrying too much about the boss shots is normally I can just face tank those white pips. Yeah, the barrels fucked me good. Because normally I just face tank those white pips and they don't even. I'll face tank a whole beam of those white pips and I'll lose 50 HP maybe. So I wasn't concerned with them. I didn't realize that you could get armor broken there. Got armor broken and just died like that. Yeah, I've got a lot of 8/8s, yeah. My biggest fame, I don't have a lot of fame with any characters, to be honest. None of them are particularly high. And the reason is that these are all seasonal characters. Even my non-seasonals aren't very high fame. And the reason is that you only manage to get a lot of fame, like the really good XP, good fame dungeons are the exalt dungeons. And I'm learning them. So if I could consistently do like hives and like, you know, cults, if I could just do cults over and over, I know it would just be a shitload of XP, but I don't know the dungeons well yet. You know what I mean? I can't do O3, no. O3, I've tried to do O3 mini bosses a few times, and I've succeeded one time to do an O3 mini boss, but most of the time I just die. I think it's a little bit too high difficulty for my skill level right now. I need to learn on like 6, 7, 8 difficulty dungeons rather than jumping straight to O3 or shatters, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I need to work my way up through there. So that's why, because bearing in mind, look, I'm dying on parasite chambers right now. So I also, if I show you my deaths, I might as well. If I just show you, how do I just find me? Bit complicated. If I just find myself, I'll show you my deaths. Look at these deaths. That is death in the nest. That is a death to parasite chambers, nest, gems box, nest, marble defender, O3. So like I'm dying a lot in basic things like relatively basic things like nest and parasite chambers. I need to learn those dungeons first. Does that make sense? I feel like going and trying to learn shatters or O3 is trying to run before I can walk. I feel like I should try and get my head around those dungeons, like fairly mid difficulty dungeons like parasite chambers and nest and maybe fungal caverns. Do you know what I mean? That's a good idea. I did have the same idea. 0/8, throwing 0/8s, 0/8s, like disposable 0/8s into learning dungeons. Yeah. I think what we'll do probably is once we zoom a bit, yeah. I think what we should do is probably when we have killed off our non-seasonal characters and we've got a full... Wow. Shutters is long as well. O3 is quite long, but Shutters seems like really long. And O3 is as a useful... Yeah, I'm gonna just put the kettle on as well. Let me just check this. So Shutters gives... What does Shutters even give? Reach the Sanctuary gives life. That's really good. And then what does Shutters even give? Shutters isn't even on here. Oh, do these change? Oh, it says Spectral Pen for me. Oh. Oh, it gives multiple exalts. How come not all of the exalts show on here? I thought that it was only this one to get attack and it was only this one to get defense. So you get triple exalt if you do Shatters. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Well, I can see why people do it then. But it's so way beyond what I'm capable of. I think honestly, I think my current plan will be number one, try and get some exalts with my non-seasonals. When those guys die, I'm going to convert them to non-seasonals and probably keep one slot, which is just going to be perma 08 for learning dungeons. That makes sense? I think I'm going to keep one permanently 08. I think that's... Or just... If I have extra pots I'm not using, I can pump them into that 08, but... You know, I'm not going to be precious about it. Like, if it dies, it dies. Nest Cult. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Starting with Nest. I think I've got Nest now. Like, I've died 3 times in 1 week to Nest. Yeah, get some speed, yeah. Speed's very common. But you guys, I mean, if you guys were to watch my... Because all of my streams, if you're ever interested, all of my lives are... I put on Twitch, but I also put directly onto YouTube as well. And YouTube saves VODs forever, which is the best thing. So you can just see every VOD ever. So basically, if you scroll back through my last couple of videos, you'll see I died in Hive, not Hive. I died in Nest 3 times in a week. And it's because I find the what's it called? What's it called? What she does? These stingers. I find them really hard to see actually, but I've learned the strategy in chat today a little bit better. So I think maybe we'll, yeah, the stingers, the black projectiles. They're really hard to see. The color scheme I find it very hard. It's very bad visibility in there. Ooh. Let's see. Just dodge online. Like this. Ah. Is this it? Just dodge lol. Now on Steam. This is cool. Is this the one? Look at the live axe! This is sick. I love it. Right, bookmark this. All right, you know what? I saw that website years ago. I didn't realize it was still around. Thanks very much. I'll check that out. Not now. Right, let me put this stupid bread roll away. My non-seasonal bread roll that I'm never going to use. So you saw that I had 4. That was from doing 1 parasite chambers, so they're actually really good. But what I don't want to do is do too many parasite chambers on non-seasonal and then drop the scepter, because that's going to make me lose it. Gonna lose my mind. Look how many beautiful snake eye rings I have and old skins. Some deckers. This is all of my wealth in non-seasonal. I'm not a very rich boy. I don't play this game a lot. Alright, I need to put that kettle on. I guess we'll sit on the necro and see if we get any exalts exalts. Exit dungeons. BRB. All right, we're back. So I just saw, as I was going back and forth, that there's a fungal, so give this a try. Don't really know much about fungal. Where we tend to get to is we normally get to near the end with the crystal worm, and sometimes we don't know what we're doing and panic kind of near the end when there's zeros Lumi. What do you mean? What's that mean? What we might want to do, this is kind of the same with the nest. We might want to do one step of zoom in once we actually get to the boss room. I think that's probably fine. What do you mean low graph? I don't understand. I'm just stirring my soup. Down. 100%. All right. Any advice for this? I don't really. If anyone has any advice, that would be good. Worms this way. Where's the drill? Is it this way? It's probably up and then right up and round. Is it not here? Got to go round and down. Mini worm. Here is the crystal not mother. I've never seen the drill going down like this before. Don't turn your back on me, don't ever let me down. I like this song. Alright, so any advice for this in general? I'm going to try zooming in a bit, yeah, once we get in. And I know you've got to go in quickly, otherwise you get locked out. Okay, that's a bit better, yeah. So I'm going to say avoiding the boss shots is the #1 priority. Not sure where to stand. We're gonna not stand too close. Roughly aiming. I'm mostly looking at where my feet are rather than where my... Like, I'm looking at roughly where my character is rather than where my shots are going, so... We're getting damage off, that's good. I just don't want to get hit by stuff. Trying not... Okay, there's a thing in the middle now. Try not to be too close to the thing in the middle. I'm just gonna rotate there. Avoiding these middle shots. Okay, just try and micro. Oh, I guess I'm not so bad. It is harder when you... Okay, can't be there. Right, this is... It starts to get a bit more of an issue. Thing in the middle's gone now, so... Is it gonna just be by the edge or more central? That was quieting, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of different... It's a bit worrying. Because this is where I normally get to, and then it starts going a bit crazy with all of the projectiles. Don't get stunned by this thing, I guess. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't understand that. Oh, I see, it's like a yellow... I kind of see... It kind of rotates the yellow thing. I just need to focus on not dying in this phase, I think, for now. Until I understand it. It's gone away now. Avoid the boss projectiles. Alright. Yeah, the scariest bit for me is the yellow bit. Because I can't really get my head around that pattern. It's like a... it's a regular Lumi, which is a mini white. Oh, yeah, it's a drop. Congrats. That's cool. Well done. That's nice. I don't remember this boss, so... Is it just gonna die now, or is it gonna do something else? Alright, cool. Yeah, the worst part there was what those yellow shots that looked like a, YUPP or some... Another crystal cavern. I need to do crystal caverns, but I don't know them, shall I? Have a look. It is another dungeon that I kind of need to learn, because I need to do 4 of those. In fact, is that even going to count if I do it here? I do need to do... I don't know how to do Crystal Cavern. Anyone can give me a bit of advice? Is it hard? I guess it is, but... I know nothing about Crystal Cavern. I need 4 completes to this, but I don't know how to do it. I mean, if it... What I'll do is I will nexus if I think I'm going to die. It's going to be good XP, so at the very least I'll try and get a bit of fame. Those tiny shots do 80 damage. Silence. Not annoying. So, anyone got any general advice for this one? I would be glad to hear any advice you have. Another drill? Is it the same thing again, really? Is my mic pointing in the right place? Yeah, you guys have got any advice? I'd be interested to know. My soup. Sometimes my soup has like a weird... Like, it's got a different texture. Not sure why. Maybe I left the bag slightly open. Don't die. Nice. I like it. I'll try not to. Oh, it makes a skull. Got another key. Alright, so how do you crystal cavern, guys? Anything you should not stand on? I never know. There's a crystal. Okay, another thing. Looks small, so... Ah! Crystallized lizard. I'm guessing that those red shots don't look great. No. That was tough. I don't understand why something this food has this texture. Maybe I need to mix it back a bit. Got my noodly soupy. It's more noodly and less soupy. I don't know why. Sometimes it beats that way. It beats that way sometimes. Any more poppers? Well, on the plus side, we did manage to get a Crunkle Caverns! Amazing! We have done a few on this guy. Apparently we did a cult as well. Is this cult? Yeah. So do these change once you've done 5? Or do they stay the same until you do 25? You have to do 25, right? 25 per class. I don't know if it's 25 are the same or if the dungeon changes after 5. Spilt. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to change t-shirt, hang on. Another fungal. Let's do it. A second fungal. So, I guess the main thing then, if I need to wrap my head around those yellow kind of flowery looking shots, I need to basically pickaxes. It's just like the event. So thematic. It's a shame that it's not the actually, is it the dungeon? Is fungal one of the event dungeons? No, it's not. But it might be in future weeks. I think it's thematic, isn't it? For mining. Do you think they'd make it one of the event dungeons? I have a feeling fungal was an event dungeon not long ago, though, so that might be why. That looks scary. Don't go there.
Little pinwheel. There's only 5 people in here. %. How do you charge the drill? Do you have to shoot a specific thing or just kill bad guys? Don't really know. This is it. Oh, it's on the move. Okay, cool. I'm gonna shut up. Get up. Bloody hell. Shut up. Alright. Alright, we're in. Gotta go in, otherwise you can get locked. Is it this dungeon you can get locked out? I think it is. No more drama in my life. So those little shots, well, actually do quite a lot of damage. Don't want to eat a load of those. Okay, watch out for this thing. That's a bit dangerous too. Talking to myself, by the way. I'm not advising you guys. Stay on the far side away from the worm. Yeah, avoid the worm. For now. Is that good? Am I just leeching at this point? What? See how low that was? That was so low. I think I'm just leeching. It's hard, to be fair. I was trying to do damage. Not a great class for it, probably. Also, I didn't use my right click once. Oh, such a pleb. Alright. What to do now? That is the question. I kind of want to try this ninja because having been told that it can have insane damage, it doesn't look good on tooltip necessarily, but tooltip can't always be trusted. Maybe if you go and just hit every shot on an enemy, it would do a lot of damage. I'm not going to do magic woods then. A bit bored of magic woods. Let's do something else. Can we find a big enemy and just try and hit every shot on them and see? Well, these guys. I die to not much. Oh yeah, I forgot I had loot boost. How long is it for? 10 minutes. Oh yeah, that's right. I kind of wanted this guy to be opening chests. Yeah, let's do that for the moment. Oh yeah, we've got this as well. That's right. Oh yeah, they're all. We just need to give this one
Loot boost as well. Or find a different different weapon that gives loot boost. Yo. Is this good? So let me just get tomato right now. I guess the motto's closed. Must have closed at some point. Nope, no, 2 copies. That was a mistake. All right. I did have it open. Tomato. Okay. Tomato is in. Let's go on the damage screen. So this one does 3,400 damage. What does this do? An existing connection was forcibly closed by the remote host. Okay. I see. Pretty funny. Okay, possible. Woohoo! Have pizza. Nah. So let's go back to where I was. So damage 3,400. If I equip this, holy shit, 4,600 damage. Well, these ones tend to do more, but the effective range is much shorter. Bramble-tooth Tachi. I might just Google that and see if it's any good. They start about 5 away from player move inwards. I mean, those icons. Let's give it a try. What the hell am I looking at right now? Oh, I see. It kind of... It's interesting. It attacks away from you. Well, that's kind of cool. That is cool. Kind of hard to aim at. Just download it and then, well, go to the download page and then follow the instructions. You need to download the jar file and then install Java and install NCAP or whatever it's called. Check out the instructions. Read the instructions on the page. That's an interesting weapon. I think we should try it out. It has a pip.
Maybe we could re-roll that. We get a loot boost on it. Red. Good. That is purple. Let's do it. Damage. Oh shit. Loot boost. Loot boost. No. Right. So I'm gonna try it anyway. I have the spider shuriken. I have this thing. We have this. So we got a pretty good loot boost anyway. Let's see. Pinned in the stream. No, the pinned message is about the. It's not the sniffer. It's a different thing. It's about the current season. The pinned message. Right. So we have loot boost enabled. We have a bunch of loot finding gear. Let's do the chest and see what happens. Is it not? I mean, that's quite good, actually. Oh, I see. That's why I see what you mean. Right, sorry. Yeah. I need to figure out a way. Like, this is why I was trying to make it so they would automatically disappear by itself earlier. See what I mean? I'm gonna make it so that it's why is this not moving? I need to make it so that it automatically disappears by itself. But I will do that another day. Because I tried to do it earlier and it crashed the stream, so I'm not wanting to risk that again. I see what you mean now, thank you. Yellow, one bag. Sprout. Well, it's too slow. Is this any good? Legendary UB defense, not tradable. Could use that for crafting, I guess. That was underwhelming. The other stuff wasn't that exciting anyway. We'll see. Speed sprout. Alright, we need to be more on the ball. Oh yeah. I think it's they will buy them whites actually. I don't think I've got any event whites. Got that one. That's the only divine. I have the artillery. I have one of these, Kejaboshi. And I have the Quiver of Thunder, which I found. And I think that's it. I have a lance that I found on non-seasonal, which is on my knight, I think. No, my knight died. So I no longer have a non-seasonal knight. But did I die with the quiver or with the lance, or do I still have it? I think I might still have it, actually. I think I kept it because I don't want to lose a rare item. Cool. Nice, nice. This is interesting. Let's open the other chest. And we try not to let half the loot disintegrate this time. All right. Try and pick everything up. Make sure we get all the good stuff. Okay. All right. It's all meh. Okay. Epic mystery key. He gets a tavern. That is one that I need to do, actually. I have a feeling
Actually, in my quests, I felt like it was in my quest at one point. I guess if we get completed tavern within 5 minutes or whatever, we'll use that then. I guess I shouldn't have done it now because I've got no space. Surely somebody needs dexterity in our characters. Does anybody need dex? You do. You go, drink it, drink it! Drink it and get back to me. And drink all those other pots too. Please away. Cool. Where were we? What away are the potions? Wasn't amazing chests, actually. They were okay. Oh, a life potion. That's not a bad little potion, is it? Not too shabby. That's not bad. Loot boost UBHB. I lucked into that one, didn't I? Bet I could trade that for a pretty penny. My ninja gun. So, Pen. Ninja is the MF character. By MF, I mean Magic Find. That's just double O term from 002, I should point out. Ninja is doing MF. How are these? It's just a ring, just another ring. I've given away most of them. Cool. Got a couple of those. Bloodroot extract. Meh. Put the key in. Okay. What now? Have a night. Getting you some defense, buddy. Play a bit of night. Night endgame sucks, man. Because you just... Nothing is shield breakable. Nothing is stunnable, I should say. It's rubbish. Oh, it looks like a brand new realm. Can I be bothered to do mining? I think I've had enough of it for today, to be honest. Silenced. I mean, it's almost the best place to be is Godlands for the night, because it's just isn't everything is stunnable more or less, apart from bosses. Like, I suppose if you just wanted to go into, let's say you want to go here, Deep Sea Abyss, you can. Might be one of the best farmers for here, because I'm guessing that these guys are stunnable. If I had any mana, I would let you know. That one is. Let you know as I... Yeah, on the ball. Because this is slow, to be fair, but... We can get life, we can get mana from some of these more difficult places. In theory. I'm not sure what easy farms there are for life in the present game. Like, Tomb gives a quite a lot of life, but I think it's... Was that... Are my eyes deceiving me, or was that a T0, T10 it was? I thought it was a T0, saw that drop there. And the damage is poor. I wish I had a better sword. I'm using this because it's got range. I like Demon Blade a lot, but it's not very practical. Citadel. Yeah. I mean, in theory, you can get life from doing... It's not even this one. It's... You get life from Carboniferous Forest and Sanguine Forest. Or Carboniferous, whatever it's called. We'd have to find our way to those. Guess we can follow the road. These guys are not nice. I feel like this is going to be the death of me. Why am I trying to learn a new area on night? I don't know, I just want to play my knight a bit. Stunned. I tried flail, but it feels really bad with the extra dexterity penalty this season. It's already very slow. Ah. Alright. I suppose we'll try and get some... Try and get some brick. Don't have the pickaxe part. I'm feeling a bit sleepy. Quite like my little outfit that I've got on right now, so I'm not going to change it. Is that all of the... I think that's all of the brick gone already. Now we're on to iron. Well, I'll try and do some iron, I guess. That's not true, is it? I have no pickaxe. I don't think that's true, because I have no pickaxe and I managed to break something. I don't know if I got progress, but I think so. I can't put the link in-game because the bot, like, I don't know if mods will think I'm spamming if I put links. Because the spam bots don't put full links, so I'm guessing it's banned to put links. I'm saying Google this and you'll find the info you need, basically. Sorry, I was smacking my keyboard on the table there because I could see there was a bit of fluff falling inside between the keys. How to even use. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. I am tired. Let's see if I'm considering ending stream. Let's see if there's anyone online that we can raid. Any of our friends? Yeah. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will end stream. I'm feeling quite tired. It's been a quite a day for me. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna be doing more tomorrow. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Rebel Appliance, who is a crossword streamer, and I am also, well, I'm not obsessed with other games. I do crosswords as well. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Rebel Appliance. Thank you very much all for being here. We will be back tomorrow for more Realm. If that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see what Realm streamer we can raid. That actually makes no sense. Could raid Techno maybe. Let's see who is oh, Pio. Yeah, we should raid Pio. Pio was super kind. I think Pio was the one who donated me a a Crossing Fires Wazza just to be able to try it out. That was super nice of them. Let's raid them and go say hi. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Have a good rest of your day.